Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. I am so sorry I do not have a professional intro yet. I'm still not set on what content I want to provide into this YouTube channel, so I'm gonna, just figure things out as I go. Enjoy my glass that I'm providing you guys with. I'm so sorry. I promise I will have a better intro soon. For this video, I'm gonna do very short clips of a makeup tutorial, you could say, for a full face glam. I'm gonna be using two palettes, the Morphe 350 Nature Glow Artistry palette and also the Smoke Sessions Melt Cosmetics palette. So I have already primed my face with Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And for my brows, I prefer to have a very soft look, so I like to actually use a shadow. So I'll be using the color Power from the 350 Nature Glow Artistry palette. And I'm going to be using the brush E29. It's an angled brow brush, and it comes with the spoolie, which I really like. So I go ahead and outline my brow, and then I go ahead and fill it in. After I do that, I like to use the highlight concealer from Morphe as well to clean up my brows, both from the top and the bottom. From here, I'm going to take my E36 brush as well from Morphe to highlight my brow bone with the color Pop. And I'm also going to take my M454 brush from Morphe as well and take the color Hey and blend it into my crease. Now we're going to use the Smoke Sessions palette from Melt Cosmetics. I'm going to use the brush M453 to take Space Queen from my mid-lid and blend it up towards my highlight. Then I'm going to take the color Mean Green with my M709 brush, blend it slightly into my crease. Another layer on top of that with Sweet Tooth. I'm going to pack that slightly on and then blend a little bit. And then I like to have a highlight on my tear duct. So I'm going to take Blue Dream and go ahead and pack that into my tear duct with M514. I'm also going to smudge just a little bit under my eye, just so I could blend out. I don't really like to use eyeliner, so I like to use the shadow. I'm going to take the style K Lashes from Crystal Hearts and go ahead and apply on both eyes. I absolutely love how lashes just bring the look together. Honestly, doing voiceovers is kind of hard. So now I'm going to do my foundation. I like to use MAC MatchMaster in 4.0. I really like a very glowy look, and I have a lot of red undertones, so I like a very yellow undertoned foundation. I don't like to do a lot of full coverage, so I'm only going to use 3 drops. If I need any more, I will apply more. Usually I don't. 3 is my comfort zone. And to do that, I'm using the M436 Mini Duo Blender. A lot of people like to use the Beauty Blender, which is absolutely fine. It's just personal preference. I prefer this one because I feel like it really gets into my pores and it doesn't really look cakey. I don't like when it looks too much on the surface. I like to blend with that. I pack it in. As you could see, I stipple it on. And then if I need blending, then I'll go ahead and go in circular motions. Usually I don't. This is how it looks once I have everything on. And I like to apply a little bit on my lips as well. So now I'm going to use a concealer, which is the Highlight Contour Concealer from Morphe. I forgot what number it is, so I'll go ahead and provide that at the end. I like to focus on my forehead, under my eyes, because, these bags be expensive. I like to do on my nose bridge. I like to do a little bit on the tip of my nose. I forgot who I saw do that, but I absolutely loved it because I end up highlighting that anyways. I like to put some on my Cupid's bow because that is my main focus when I actually do my lipstick. My lips is my favorite part of my makeup routine. And I do very slightly on my chin as well, just to highlight those points. Obviously, I have a circled face, so those are my focus parts. I go ahead and blend this with a beauty blender. Well, it's a dupe beauty blender. The reason why I like to do this is because beauty blenders tend to focus on specific areas, and it doesn't really completely take out product. I want to leave as much as product on the area that I put the highlight on. So I go ahead and blend that slightly. I use very, very light touch. I don't want to move too much of that highlight. So now I like to do powder for my contour. I like to use the dark mineralized powder from MAC. It's very, very light. It's not heavy. I prefer to do that than the liquid just because it gets too harsh after a while. So I'm going to focus that under my brow bone. I like to swipe it slightly over my temples and onto my forehead. Again, I have a round face, so the purpose of contouring is to make your face look slimmer. Sometimes I pass it under my chin. It just honestly depends on my mood. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on both sides and get myself nice and glowy, like if it's a freaking summer look, because girl, with this quarantine, I am not gonna be getting a tan. So this is the closest thing I have to a tan. Wow, we're really about to not have summer 2020. What the hell? Before I get sad, anyways, I'm gonna start baking my face. I like to use the J-Cat Luxe Pro Powder in Banana, and I use my Morphe R9 brush. I like to do a very harsh line under my contour. Again, I have a round face. Makeup does miracles. So I'm trying to get a nice crisp baking line. I do that on both sides. I do my forehead, under my eyes, my nose bridge, and my chin. So I usually bake my face for about 3 minutes. After the 3 minutes, I take my 130 large powder brush from Makeup Forever and I brush off the excess powder from my baking. I love the baking part just because it really sets my whole look together. Moving forward, I start to highlight my face. So I like to use the Milani's Strobelight 07 Summer Glow. This highlight is amazing. And I use the brush from Morphe M143. I like to highlight my brow bone. I do the middle of my nose bridge, the tip of my nose, my chin, and of course, I focus on my Cupid's bow, so I definitely put a lot of highlight there. Moving forward to my lip liner. I do not know what brand or name this is, but it is a light brown taupey color. I usually use that for a lot of my bases, especially when I do darker lips. So I'm going to be using the color Faith and Laia from the Lact collection. I will use Faith on the outside to line my lips and almost fully saturate it with the color. I'm just going to leave the middle empty, and then I'm going to put Laia in the middle and blend it with my finger. I prefer to blend it with my finger because if you rub your lips too much, if you've used, this is a liquid matte lipstick. It tends to kind of get like into a ball if you rub your lips. It's not meant to rub your lips. It's not a lip gloss or a regular lipstick. So I like that ombre effect in the middle. So we're keeping it there. I started feeling myself here. Ooh, girl. Yes. Pose, pose, pose. That hair is a mess. So best believe. Whoop. Doing my hair. This is my favorite song. Oh my God. Yes, girl. I miss salsa dancing. Oh my God. I'm a hot mess. Ooh, no, I'm not. Look at that shit. Serving looks. Just kidding. I don't know how to pose my face, so don't judge me, y'all. Oh my God, I'm so glad this is over. This was actually a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be. I had to do the voiceover a couple of times. It's ridiculous. So shout out to the professional YouTubers that have this down. It is a lot harder than what it looks. Thank you guys for pulling through and watching the whole video. I promise you I will have amazing content. Give me ideas. Let's do it. I'm down. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share my channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Cheers, y'all. Thank you for watching.